Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praise, glory, honor due unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle and elders, a great millstone. And no respect to the brothers teaching and preaching the truth all over the globe, worldwide. Coming back at you again with another lesson to the power spirit, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Rakatham to all the sincere listeners out there. And basically just going into the lesson of Esau Edom. If you see the things that are going on today, you seeing that this man's kingdom, this society, this wicked society is at an end. You see that the other nations are coming up against this place. Even out here, seeing an article, a couple of days ago, we're going to how these other nations are ditching the petrodollar and how they, they going to the Chinese yuan and, all the currencies, for their region. You see that Esau Edom kingdom is coming to an end. You see these other nations are, confederate against him. All the nations that he, used policies and lie and deceive. These other nations are, they deceiving him, man. And the scripture to back it up is Obadiah chapter 1, verse 7. Let's start off. Let's start off with verse 5. It reads, if these came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Where they had not stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? And Esau Edom, so-called white man, is known, to constantly, take from these other nations. Especially the nation of Israel, he known to take from them and all the goodly things that belongs to the other nations, especially to Israel. Esau Edom is known to take people's lands by force, because the scripture says in Genesis chapter 27, in verse 40, when Isaac told Esau, he said, and by thy sword I shall live. And what that means, that Esau is going to take, the best places, by violence and by the sword. And that's what he done, not just to Israel, but he also done to these other nations, which he would have, these other nations will basically, he basically going to these other nations, and those people that don't follow his policies, he used the military might to go in these other nations and take down the person that's currently in rulership, and then he sets up his puppet leader for so they can go in and they can do whatever. And Esau has known and done this, pretty much all the time. He goes in, he goes into people's lands, he takes their resources, and he doesn't have enough. And that's these elite bankers. It's not enough that they hoard, pretty much in general, all the wealth, but also what they done is that, they are inventing, this this Maxine, order, to trying to get everyone, to be a perpetual slave in this wicked society. And this devil knows that he only has a short time. And what this Maxine does, it get rid of it's trying to, they want to take away your connection with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And not only that, they want to have total control over everything that goes on, because in the scripture they said that the devil, you know what I'm saying, he wants to be the most high, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, like I said, it's not bad enough that the devil has all, you know what I'm saying, holds the wealth, you know what I'm saying, he wants control of the people, he wants to be the most high, you know what I'm saying, and you know that's his mindset, because if you read the book of Psalms, I believe it said that I believe Psalm 49:11, it said that his inward thought that how it shall continue forever. And that's what the devil wants, right? You know what I'm saying? And he wants to achieve that by any means necessary. And we know that he's seeing them, they pushing out this machine. And also they're gonna link to, you know, the mark of the beast, which is in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 through down to 18, you know what I'm saying, which is the RFID microchip. You know what I'm saying? And the devil wants to, you know what I'm saying, he wants everybody to take that chip. And, you know what I'm saying, like I said before, if you don't take that chip, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be an outcast in this society. And they gonna they gonna basically they're gonna use the sword, come down with the sword in order for you to take the microchip. You know what I'm saying? And going back to Obadiah chapter 1, verse 5, you know what I'm saying, we know that Esau Edom is known to take people's land. He known to take people's resources. You know, he take you know, things that belong to him, like this land here, you know, so-called America, which belong to the you know, the tribe of Gad and Reuben and Simeon, you know, dwelled in that land as well. But you know what I'm saying, they came on here on a false pretense of peace, and it went and slaughtered, you know, these so-called Native Americans, over 100 million Native Americans, and took this land by violence and claiming it's their own. And then they son, you know, the southern tribes, you know, Judah, Levi, Benjamin, they brought them over here to work the land and till the land and build they structure up, you know what I'm saying, basically for free. And so they got this land off of rape, rob, and murder. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And bad enough that, you know what I'm saying, they just, you know, they do these things, man. You know, and now you're starting to see these other nations, you know what I'm saying, it's starting to deceive, you know, Esau Edom. You know, these other nations are ditching the petrodollar, and they're going to another currency. And this is hurting you know what I'm saying, this is hurting this society, because 70 to 80% of the trade that the United States of America does, it does with China. You know what I'm saying? And the Chinese are, you know, ditching the petrodollar, you know, and these other nations are following suit, you know what I'm saying? And this is hurting the American economy, you know, along with the truth of Yahweh Shem Al Shah. It's cutting this devil to pieces. So now it's going to be a matter of time that you're going to see Revelation chapter 12, verse 12 come into play. Let's get that scripture real quick. You're going to see Esau Edom, you know what I'm saying, he's going to come down with that sword, because everything else that he's trying to do, he realized it's not working. So he's gonna go to this. He's gonna go to his only option, which is his blessing, which is the sword. You know what I'm saying? Because his lies and his policies are not working anymore, and people are starting to see what's going on, and the devil is mad and upset, and so he's gonna come down with that wrath. And this is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. It reads, "Rejoice, ye heavens." It's like it. "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he know he have a short time." And these devils know they only have a short time to rule and reign. And you know, till Yahweh shall return back and gather up the elect of Israel, and to you know what I'm saying, and to take this devil out of power, and along with those that are confederate with him. You know, as you read that Psalms the 83rd chapter, starting at verse 1 all the way down, I believe, verse 6. You know what I'm saying? That they all them that were confederate with Esau, Edom. And the same people that were confederate with him, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna see the same ones that are, you know, they're gonna betray Esau, Edom. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna betray them. And Esau, Edom is gonna come down with that sword, but mainly he's gonna come down with that sword upon the children of Israel, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, because he's gonna come down in a pissed off mood, because he's gonna look at you as the problem on why things are going the way that they are, especially the men of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna come down upon them with wrath, man. Why? Because he knows that the truth is going forth about him, and he knows that everything that he's trying to do, you know what I'm saying, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah is revealing his plans on every turn before he can even do them. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? And it's frustrating the devil's purpose, man. So what he's gonna do, he's gonna come down with that sword, and he's gonna, you know, get, you know, force, you know, trying to force the people, especially the elect of the children of Israel. He's gonna try to force them to take the Maxine and the RFID microchip. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because he wants total control. He wants total domination. And in his mind, he believes that he is the Most High. You know what I'm saying? He don't believe that the Most High, you know what I'm saying, he should be ruling. He believes that he is the Most High. And he believes that he can have the things that, you know, the Israelites gonna have in the kingdom. That's why you got artificial intelligence. You got all these things that are going on, because the devil wants to rule, and he wants to control everything. And he wants to put all these nations under one umbrella. You know what I'm saying? Hence the New World Order. You know what I'm saying? Because in his mind, by him doing that, having all these nations under one umbrella, you know what I'm saying, he can hoard all the wealth, he can hoard all the resources, he can hoard all the wealth, and he can control the people, so that way that they can have perpetual slaves here on the earth, man. You know, that's the reason why they starting out with this Maxine, and they're using this CV-19, you know, as a reason, you know, for you to get the Maxine. We know it was used to hide the crash of the dollar,